If I had 10,000 Ghana cedis, I would invest in a cleaning company. Yes, like domestic cleaning, office cleaning. All I need to do is just buy those cleaning chemicals, dusters. I can do it by myself, or I can have I can partner with one person to do cleaning because offices need cleaning every day, homes need cleaning every day. People are lazy sometimes, and I do a very good job at cleaning. So if I had 10,000 Ghana cedis, cleaning services would be something I would want to invest in. I think it's quite lucrative and I think it's quite underestimated too. It's not crowded. So how many people are following your aesthetics? I'll follow my cleaning is next to godliness. Welcome to another episode of the Kelly R podcast. So we have two stories on our menu today. There's an interesting thread of why some women cheated on their partners. So the first one is he was a great teacher. He taught me well. I'm just graduating with flying colors. Hey, mommy. I really can't stop myself. I meet the love of my life while I'm with the love of my life. This matter. You know, it be like that sometimes. Sometimes it just be like that. But I feel like you just have to make up your mind because if you follow meeting love of life when you are with another love of life, you may meeting there are so many I feel like there are so many versions of people, right? They say that there is 80% of what you want in somebody, but we always chase the 20% that is missing in another person. Everybody is different in different ways. Yes. So if one person is not going to have everything, and if you leave the 80% to always be chasing the 20%, then you would never settle. That is if you aspire to settle. We are married for 11 years. Every weekend, out with his friends. He has never posted me or my kids' cool status. He never wears his wedding ring. So why not NGI? Yeah, you see this shorthand there. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes someone will text me shorthand, like maybe, not gonna lie, those kind of things. There are some simple shorthands that I can understand. Even if I don't understand, I can Google it and then understand and go back to the conversation and have a chat. But please, if you know what NGI means, let me know in the comment section. What's NGI? So why not NGI lonely Moss? Is Moss also an acronym? Anyway, married for 11 years, your husband is not posting you. Wasn't he doing that before the relationship though? I feel like there are some things some men portray before the relationship that you should clock. Like if my boyfriend is not posting me before my relationship and it's at 11 years of marriage and I'm expecting him to post me, I'm deceiving myself again. So I don't know the dynamics of their courtship before they got married, so I can't say anything much on that. I don't love him. When he touches me, dot 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 dot. Um, I'm only with him because he loves me more than anything in this world. You see, this is why sometimes I feel sorry for guys. And I feel like men also do the same thing. Like sometimes a man might not necessarily love you, like he might not necessarily be with the love of his life, but he's with the woman that he can manage or he can control or she does everything right. So I think it's just tables turned. But people do well. Like being with somebody that when they touch you is an ick. Me, that touch is my love language. I'm sorry. Like it's good to be celebrated and to be with somebody that when they are touching you is like Gogomi is working on your body. Hey! And the last one is he taught me how to play the game, so too can play. I left evidence for him, wanted him to feel what I felt, and he came back for second round, apologized, and I left. Felt like a queen. I think that's a typo. Um, but that I don't think that's how queens behave. But you go, girl. You go, girl. Personally, some guys don't. If a guy doesn't like you and you are doing some of these things, he honestly doesn't care. I mean, it's your body, whatever you want to do, as long as he is getting his share of the national cake. I'm not there for him. Like Jay is an he doesn't care. You see, I think that's what some people don't, some girls don't understand. If he doesn't like you. If you decide to sleep with 1,000 men to make him jealous and funny, like he doesn't care. He doesn't move his spirit. Maybe it might bruise his ego, but he doesn't care about you. I don't even think there's an ego to be bruising because at the end of the day, that he just doesn't care. You've just concluded in that okay, you are for the streets, so whatever mindset he had about you, oh, so I was right. And that's one interesting thing about men, how they can be in a relationship with you if they don't love you, and it's all for the cookie. And apparently, women also do the same, but it's like men are more experienced in that field. Mm. There's a story I saw on X that proves that men love toxic women because the same way guys be complaining that it's the same thing with some men as well. So here it goes. My girlfriend will never post me on her status, whether on Valentine's Day, her birthday, or even our anniversary. We've been dating for 3 years now, and yet, whenever I buy her a gift, all she ever writes on her status is, "Thank you, sweetie, for being consistent." The problem is, she also posts gifts from other men, and captions are always the same. "Thanks, dearie," "Thanks, sweetie," "Thanks, darling." If I complain, if I complain, she never mentions my name. She will laugh and say, "Baby, you're overthinking. Everyone knows you're my man." I think that sounds familiar, doesn't it? I think that is you getting the cup of tea that she lent from some men. She borrowed some tea from some men, some tips from some men, and then she's using it back on your agenda. So that sounds familiar. I think, my guy, you should know where that is coming from. You should know the source. Anywho, but if I'm truly her man, why can't she say my name? Why are we all grouped as dearie, sweetie, darling? If I insist and ask her to post my name, she gets upset and say, "I'm a millennial, and this is the problem with us old people. We are always insecure when in a relationship with a Gen Z." Sir, me, old? Why did millennials suddenly become old people? I still love her, so I swallowed my pride and let her win. If life has taught me anything, it's that sometimes you let your partner win the battle whilst you while you quietly prepare for the W4R for the war. Whilst you quietly prepare for the war. Um, I don't know about that one, but I know happy wife, happy life. On her next birthday, I decided to switch things up. I bought her a gold necklace, a luxury wristwatch, an expensive perfume, and an iPhone 16 Pro. On the cake, I told the baker to write "Your last bus stop," a name I had never called her before. Then I waited at home. and I sent the things to the radio station. At 1 p.m., I tuned into the radio. Good afternoon, Debbie, a lively female voice beamed. This is Diva from Jolly Calls, and we have a special surprise for you today on your big day. Debbie's excited voice came on. Really? Wow! Oh, wow! First of all, happy birthday. They blew a bugle and clapping sound effects. Typical radio program vibes. Debbie, we have an amazing package for you today. I'll list out for your listeners so the men can learn how to treat their women right on their birthday. Then she listed everything I got Debbie before dropping the bombshell. All these are yours, Debbie, but first you have to mention the name of your boyfriend. Once you do, we will deliver it to you right now. Is it Charlie? Charlie K. My jaw dropped. Is that your final answer, Debbie? The host teased. Yes, my final answer is Charlie, she said, sounding confident. Nope, the host laughed. Wrong answer, dear. Oh, Debbie blurted. Language, please, we are on air, the host warned. I'm sorry, ma. The confidence had left her voice. Do I get another chance? Yes. Go on, sweetheart. So, who is your last bus stop? Cause it's like Charlie is the junction before the bus stop. Aye. Debbie laughed nervously. Okay, Kunle. What? Who is Kunle? I was raging at home. Debbie is cheating on me with not one but two men? Final answer, Kunle, the host asked. Yes, Kunle, Debbie repeated. Wrong again, the host announced. Oh no, Debbie squealed. One last chance, Debbie, the host said. Third time's the charm. The line went quiet for a moment. Are you there? Yes, ma. I'm thinking. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, Oba face Debbie oyo. Debbie, why? Well, the clock is ticking. Don't miss your last bus stop, the host joked. Debbie sighed. Okay, baby, I know it's you, Clinton. Hey, Raddy young woman. Clinton? I screamed. That was the last straw. I called Jolly Calls and told them to cancel and send them my own address on WhatsApp so they can send all the gifts back. 2 hours later, the entire package arrived at my doorstep. Oh, chairman, Yakubu. Sorry, okay? Then, as a responsible husband, I carried everything straight to my wife. She gasped, Baby, what's going on? It's not my birthday. I smiled. My love, my last bus stop. You deserve to be celebrated every day. She hugged me tightly, kissed me, and I didn't even know when the tears started rolling. Bemeso. Sorry. Baby little boy, don't cry. Baby little boy, don't cry. Please don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, you're gonna make me cry. But now you cause up, so I'm not gonna cry. She laughed when she saw me. Oh, she laughed when she saw me crying, not knowing I was crying from the heartbreak over Debbie. So while my heart broke, we sliced the cake together. And you see, some people, and men have the audacity to say, oh, women like bad boys, women like toxic men. What kind of? It's been 2 days now. Debbie hasn't called or texted to apologize. She doesn't even know the gifts were from me. Meanwhile, I've already reached out to Jolly Calls on Instagram, Facebook, because my wife's birthday is coming. I need to check something because I don't trust women again. Hey. That is where I stop you. Don't come and don't trusting women. What do you mean by don't trust women? It's you that you were falling for toxic woman. How is it me my own fault? You see, these are the things some of you people do. These are the things some of you people do that is a big. You will go and give your heart to toxic woman. By the time you meet the right girl that will treat you right, it's either you have also become toxic or you have reserved yourself. When you can say healing, healing. Michael Jackson even said, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. He was not lying. Heal the world. All of us should just be healed. I think I made a video of this on my TikTok. Let's be healing. You people said no. You rather become bad bitches. We are still on the men though. Yes, now the men are becoming bad bitches. You wanna be a princess instead of healing, and let's move on. You see, that's why sometimes animals have a simple life. Sometimes animals have a simple life. Birds mate, they fall in love, they give birth, their children. Very, very simple, in as much as they are prey. And sometimes we just complicate, just heal. Look, I know giving your heart to someone and having it shattered into a thousand pieces, it's not on the floor. It's not easy. But everybody is going through or I stand corrected. We have all been, or some of us have been in that situation before. Now, if everybody say that we are going to be executing men for the things that the men will be extinct, you get. So, young man, don't come with. That's actually the end of the story. The end. Don't come with and women. You don't trust women again. You don't trust who? Who sent you? You've seen that the girl have mafia you sat down to when you were crying she was laughing at you sat down to be eating cake with somebody like this. Like if you don't even have shame, it's not like that. Hey, because even me as a girl, my female friend, you have done something, I bought something for you, you did not appreciate it, and you are being cheeky. I'll sit down and cut that cake with you. I'm sorry. I'm going home to my bed to watch cartoons and sleep because eat cake with Judas? Oh no, I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. It's Jesus that can be breaking bread and drinking wine with Judas because he knows his purpose. But my purpose is away from eating cake with vampires and vipers and Judases. There are equally men that have been with good girls and they felt like the good girls were either boring, not Cardi B enough for them. Like let's just be honest with ourselves, okay? Let's be honest. This one is not a gender war, but let's be honest with ourselves. Me, I can be honest with myself that I have met good people and I fumbled it and I took my losses and I moved on. Like deep down, I am so sorry that it had to go that way. I will not now go and stay somewhere and say my whole love life men have been my friend. No, I've also fumbled some good men. Lesson learned, eye open, we move forward. You're gonna hate women, you don't trust women again, but you can eat women. You are eating somebody you don't trust. Shame on you. You are eating somebody you don't trust. Young man, you be very careful where you are. Okay? When some men complain about women, like this story is for you people that be complaining about women like toxic men, you don't like the good guys. And that's just an excuse. If deep down you want to be, it's like Ginny and Georgia. The when Ginny and Georgia was in prison and she got out, and then the mayor was blaming her for him losing everything and everything he did for her. And Georgia told him that deep down, some of the things that you did for me, you now wanted to do them. There was a part of you that equally enjoyed doing it. So don't now come and make it look like I was so manipulative and I voodoo dolled you to do some of it. Like, let's be accountable, okay? Let's be accountable. Ah, every day women like toxic men, women don't like good men. As if people don't do the same thing. We all do the same thing. So you just learn from your mistakes. Take accountability. Learn. Nobody is perfect. You that you are complaining that women have malfaired, women have malfaired. Why don't you also up your game? Be smart next time. Identify red flags next time. Nobody is going to baby feed you with the answers, or nobody is always going to like give you. I don't know how to put it. You have to be smart. It's like when you are a kid and your mother say don't go and touch the pan, and you touch the pan and the fire burn you. Next time it give you PTSD when they even put cold pan on your skin, you think it's hot. But next time when you're going to touch the pan, you take a napkin. The next time when you're going to a relationship, you take a napkin just in case it's hot. Take fire extinguisher, cool down the fire, or run away. There's always run away. Some people are not worth the toxicity. You ready? Some people are not worth the toxicity. They aren't. Men, women, hermaphrodites, gay, lesbian. Some people are not worth it. Accept it and move on. Everybody has their own wahala. You choose your wahala. And it's very, very simple. It's very simple. 80% of the time, somebody has what you're looking for. 20, not so much. If the 20% it is cheating, you feel like, oh, if this person cheats on me, but the person knows how to cook, so you stay with the person. You just choose your bad and move on. And life is the same principle. Entrepreneurship, 9 to 5 is not easy. You look at the two. Oh, entrepreneurship, if I make a mistake and then I wake up late, I might not make enough sales. But with 9 to 5, even if I wake up late and I go to the office, the only thing is they'll query me, but my salary will still be intact at the end of the month. Everything we choose, then we move on. You not come and say, oh, I hate my boss, so I'll not work again. You don't say that. You choose the kind of work you want and deal with the consequences or the risk that comes with the work. But when it comes to treating your partner, you cannot do the same. Why? Why? So please, let's stop all this fun fooling that we are fooling ourselves and hurting ourselves. It will not send us anywhere. I think there's going to be another topic. There will be another discussion. Hopefully, I will get some panelists on and we will have that discussion. So, that being said, men, stop accusing women of liking toxic men, because some of y'all also like toxic women and do not appreciate good girls. Or when you get good girls, you just behave however. Am I done? Yes, I think so. You know what I'm talking about, so I don't have to talk much about this topic. And whew, I would like to close this chapter. So I would like to end this episode by saying, let us all heal and love one another like Christ loved us all. Okay? If you made it to the end of this episode, drop a heart to let me know. Any contributions that you have, let me know in the comment section down below. Follow me on my other social media handles where I post exciting stuff and have conversations with me there as well. And also, from my previous episode, I had a lot of people DMing me, even though, yes, I had a lot of people, no, I had a couple of people that sent me DMs about their stories as well. And I was, honestly, I was so excited when you guys DM me like that. I would also love that you share your ideas in the comment section as well. But I love the DMs as well. I love the DMs as well. It makes me know that okay, somebody is listening, somebody can relate. I got to do this. It changes me to wake up. I think I woke up at 3 this morning, and right now what's the time? It's 4:54. So I woke up at 3, had to set my background, had to do my setup, and it's 4:54. Initially I was supposed to shoot yesterday evening, but bro, I was tired. I was really tired. I don't think I would have been this energized. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let's engage in the comment section. I'm your podcast bestie. And I always forget this. I don't introduce myself. My name is Eileen, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a beautiful week.